It's time.
All right. Hello, everybody. We are back for more Star Wars Outlaws. And really ironically, there is a Star Wars Outlaws commercial on my Twitch channel right now. So that is hysterical and coincidental and not at all on purpose. But good evening, everybody. We're picking up where we left off. We played for about 3.5 hours this morning. What is this? Okay. Well, we're not going to worry about that then. We'll have to download that later. So yeah, we're picking up where we left off. So I more or less still feel that we are essentially in the, I don't want to say tutorial, but we're definitely still like we're learning how to upgrade. We're doing all kinds of stuff. Oh my god, no, Bucky, my cat.
Finally. All right, I'm on my way.
So obviously, there's going to be spoilers because we're playing through the story.
Got a sec?
Hey, got the fuel injectors here.
Perfect. Let's get them installed.
Okay, we haven't had to do any space fighting yet, but based on these upgrades, we're gonna get to. So pretty sweet. Looking forward to that.
All right, fuel injectors are good. Just give me a minute to get it ready for takeoff.
I mean, are we leaving?
This looks like it's seen better days. It flies, kinda. You got another job for me? How do you feel about crossing imps?
Not good. Kate, tell her not good.
I thought that's a no-no around here. That's why we pin it on the pikes. And how do I know Crimson Dawn won't burn me after I pull this off? You don't, but that's the game we play. And yeah, I play it better than most. You just have to sneak into an Imperial station and delete some data. Easy.
In space? No, she's not ready yet.
I'll be fine.
I was talking about her.
We'll get it done.
So, spoilers right here. You have your prologue where you escape the planet you're stuck on, and then you land on this planet and you basically start doing jobs for any of the criminal syndicates. So Huts, Crimson Dawn, Pike, and there's a reputation system involved. So if you screw over one group, they're going to be pissed. If you help another, they're going to be happy. Blah blah, etc. I haven't gotten into that a whole lot. But like you see, the Hut Cartel contacted me and they've got a job for me. This is all stuff I found. It's just there's a lot, or there seems to be a lot. Ooh, abilities. What do we got for abilities here? Okay, so we got to meet these guys. So I don't know the best way to proceed right now. I mean, we're on more or less the second planet, which I mean is fairly large. We This is the main city right here. There are fast travel points. We just, other than like we've just been doing the quests that we've been told to do, we haven't really dove into how much you can explore, how much freedom you have to be independent. I'm assuming there's quite a bit. They've just kind of had us on a path, and then you got your speeder bike here. So I was kind of told, to come out here for doing stuff and blah blah blah. So I'm in a town. Toshara, I guess, is the name of the town. But then Miragana, that's the main city. That's the big city that we were in, and I've discovered all this stuff. But I kind of wanted to see what this was all about. And then the yellow dot on the compass is the direction. So that looks like I think it's all the way back in Miragana. The controls feel a little touchy to me. I'm on an Xbox Series X. Don't know how it is on any of the other platforms. There is fast travel, but I kind of want to and yeah, by the way, you're just things are just always coming at you. And apparently vehicle collisions don't matter, but if I hit that pole or whatever, if I hit a tree, I'm gonna launch. I'm going to give this game a fair chance. I did not buy it. If you have access to Ubisoft Plus, you can subscribe for it. It's like 17, 18 bucks a month or whatever, and you can play the game today, which is what I did. If I fall in love with the game, I will definitely be purchasing it. But for right now, this is more of a trial, I guess. It seemed, whether or not you agree, Ubisoft, I think, has been missing more over the past few years on games than they've been hitting. The game, they haven't really released anything super great. Never anything bad, but never anything spectacular. So my faith in them is a little dinged up. But this is a wonderful way to get to try the game, to play the game, maybe even complete the game. I don't know. I haven't seen a review on how many hours it takes to be a completionist. And then there we go. You have to hold B. You can't just tap it. And then oddly enough, like The Witcher, if you want to summon, you literally whistle for your speeder bike like it's Roach. It just shows up wherever you're at. So pretty entertaining that. Hang on, I gotta turn the chat over to where I can actually see YouTube talking as well, because I forget to do that at times. So my favorite thing so far in this game is when you're actually in combat and you're in action, it can feel pretty good and exciting. I have had more than my fill already of forced stealth. You get caught, you insta-fail the mission. I think in a so-called open world game where you have freedom, like, you should also have that same freedom to execute missions the way you want, but that's not the situation here. There's also a pretty horrible hacking or lockpick game that they give you very little instruction on, and you can turn it off and make it kind of an easy mode thing, which after my first lockpicking attempt took me 5 minutes with me not knowing if I was gaining progress, losing progress, or whatever. I turned it off and went to the simple lockpicking. But anyway, this should be the Hut Cartel quest right here.
I keep an eye out for new talent. Name's Varric, and I've got a real job for you.
I hope a real job means real credits.
It does for the Huts. The Pikes are muscling in on Jabba's creature smuggling business, stealing his buyers in the core worlds, Find out who they're selling to, then take out their factory farm.
There's a lot of traversal in the game, which they do great because it's basically identical to Assassin's Creed.
Those coordinates will take you to my contact. Don't keep her waiting.
The voice acting and the script have been really good. Like I haven't hit a moment where I was like, oh geez, like a cringe moment with the dialogue hasn't happened yet. So, that's always a plus. Yeah, but it's definitely more positives than negatives. But we're still the law. Okay, so we need to go to the lost step. Do I have a fast travel for that or not? Now we can just fast travel down to here to where we left our bike. Oh no, we can't. Oh, probably. I think I need to do. See, sometimes fast travel is open and sometimes it's not, and I'm having. Okay, now it's open. I wonder if it was auto saving, maybe. And that's why it wouldn't let me.
Tired of walking there?
Loitering is prohibited. It is kind of cool. The world does feel alive, which I really, really appreciate. It just kind of feels like everybody's doing their thing, which is cool. And I mean, graphically, the game is fairly good. I mean, environmental wise, at least, it's a very pretty game. Her character model feels like it was downgraded somewhat between the trailers. Like the gameplay previews and stuff we saw, it seemed like she looked a lot better than she looks now. And God, the controls, the sensitivity. I turned the sensitivity down on foot. I think I need to do the same thing for this. They had me. Well, I looked it up because it felt like the camera was all over the place, and I turned the dead zones down for the on foot stuff, but I haven't adjusted anything yet. Yeah, it feels incredibly sensitive. We're going to go ahead and try that. Anytime. It's mostly the camera, like the look. Especially when you're if you're trying to walk and turn and look at something, it just doesn't feel smooth. It just doesn't feel great. So hopefully that's something we can fix just through adjusting the dead zones and the sensitivities and stuff, and I can fine tune it to my preference, and then hopefully everybody else as they're playing it can too. It's not a huge knock on, say, like that, like swerving. Like I just did a minor thing and it swerved me all the way over. And this also might be because I've got this thing connected to the computer wirelessly. I'm wondering if I plugged in a cable, if maybe it's some input lag and it's getting like double inputs from time to time or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, this thing seems like it can go over most terrain just fine. I don't know what or if anything would happen if I was just out running around. If I'd run into random combat, if I would run into, random jobs. It seems like a lot of things, at least waypoint wise, like get thrown up on the map. Like this house is up there on the map, and you'll see question marks pop up, which I assume is like a random quest sort of thing. But I haven't explored. Like I'm 4 hours into this game, give or take. The opening mission was very, very cool though. Once you got into it, like you had to. Oh, seeing now I'm in hostile territory. I don't know about fighting from the back. Okay, you do get this thing like it's called adrenaline rush or something like that. It's very like Splinter Cell Conviction ish, where you get to mark and kill after it fills up a certain way. And apparently it fills up a lot faster on the bike, because I have a feeling this is your only way to fight on the bike. And this is actually the first time I've ever actually fought on the bike. So is that guy hostile or not? No. It seems like your bike repairs over time. But man, like waiting for that meter to fill up. Apparently it's see. And now I'm on foot.
Hang on tight. Okay, not bad.
Yeah, it would be kind of nice to be able to just shoot as... Maybe we'll get up on foot here and... Your blaster has an overheating thing like Battlefront. So it's not ammo, but as you shoot it, it heats up.
We're pinned, Mix. It's over.
Okay. So now the pikes are going to be more mad at me. And then we got back to tanks here on the ground. Those are your heals. You can carry 2 at the start, and then as you upgrade your gear, you can carry more. And then occasionally, like fighting people, they'll drop better weapons. Like they'll drop blaster rifles or sniper rifles, and you can send Nyx, your little alien dog thing, out to snag them. And he'll bring them back to you, and then you'll upgraded combat until basically they run out of ammo. They don't last very long, but I've never had one run out, but I've always kind of swapped them. Ooh. Okay, so that guy's got a shield, but we just upgraded to get a ion blaster so we can disrupt shields. And then we can go into cover. Well, we can go behind cover, but not like in cover, not like the Division. You know, in the Division, if you've played that before, you hit A to like enter the cover, and then you can like slide along the cover. Oh, okay, that explains why there's explosions. See, there's that guy dropped a blaster rifle, so I can have Nyx go grab it for me. Oh, hang on. And they got me. They're pretty smart combat-wise, like setting up the distraction and then having the guys flank me. I'm kind of impressed. And then their stealth detection range is actually pretty far. So on the stealth missions, you really, really have to make sure you're behind cover or you're using Nyx to distract or whatever. And then you also have a stun shot that takes a little while to charge. and you can do takedowns, stealth from behind and things like that. And, like they dropped a gun, but they're not giving me the option to pick it up. And then, typical, there will be like explosions that you can, oh, you see, I can have Nyx detonate that.
Hit that barrel.
Or I can shoot it. I guess trigger detonation. Do I need to
Set that off.
keep hitting left bumper while he's on there? Oh, yeah. There you go. You have to do is when, I guess you have to manually interact with something like that. See, now I guess we have some cover.
Get ready, Nick. Find some cover, Nick.
Okay, so the ion thing stunned the crap out of that guy. That's good to know.
We did it, Nick.
What is this? An MPL rocket launcher. Cool. Okay, so here would be where the unlocking, the lock picking game would be. I switched it to easy. If you're doing it, I wonder if I can switch back on the fly. I can't. So when you're doing it manually or the normal way, it gives you a timing game where it'll go like a drum beat, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, and you have to interact with it at a certain beat. And I was getting successful, oh, you've interacted with things, but it gives you no idea about your progress and no real tutorial. So I switched it to the easy mode, and like it takes 2 clicks on the right thumbstick and it's done, or on the right trigger. Oh, I did not. Ooh, Jinjo's Vault key card. Okay, so that's one of the, I think that's one of the cards for that I found for the city. And then, yeah, there's lots of loot laying around everywhere. Most of it's just junk that you sell, but some of it's upgrade materials. You just kind of have to check and see as you're going along. I don't know if I should run, and because I'm pretty sure if I get on my bike, I'm dropping this rocket launcher.
Ready, Nick?
Yeah, see there, it's on the ground. So, like, if you're in combat and you've got one of those, you've got a special weapon, and you want to, say, climb down a ladder, you'll drop the gun, which I kind of ticked me off the first time that happened to me, because it may or may not have gotten me killed. Looks like we need to be up. So the question is there... Ooh.
Hang tight, Nick.
Okay. We need to find the way up. So yeah, I wish you would like sling it or something, but yeah, you just drop it. So it's a little obnoxious if you're trying to, be tactical and maneuver, and you see if you even clip something. I feel like this thing should go over most terrain. Especially as sensitive as the controls are, like it's a hover bike.
Merrick's contacts me are here. Keep an eye out for trouble, Nick.
Okay. See, I'm not a giant fan of how the speeder bike feels yet. Okay. I thought that might be something we squeeze through, because you will see that. You'll see little areas that you can squeeze in between, and looking for a place to climb. Oh, there it is. So you have like a grappling hook sort of deal. And you can use it to swing, to cross gaps that are too big to jump, things like that. It doesn't feel as good as, say, like Jedi Survivor, you know, where you can like run and jump and shoot your grapple out and then latch onto something. But I guess, you know, you're not a Jedi in this, so. And then this is kind of the first like wild creature I've encountered. Oh, we can pet them. Isn't that nice? Am I going to get bit? Tell me I'm going to get bit. Amberine Cave. Okay, so how do we get into the Amberine Cave? I wonder if you need an explosion of some kind. Green circle, I'm guessing that means a friendly.
Hey, Varric sent me?
Name's Monda. You're new.
I'm Kay. This is Nyx.
All right, Kay and Nix. Here's the job. Get inside, grab the client list, then plant the bomb on the generator. That should open the pens and ruin this entire operation.
Right. And the bomb?
Over there. It's your standard time-fused Baradian charge.
Oh, sure, yeah. Baradium. Use these all the time. Guess it's time to plant a bomb.
No fast way down. No fast way down. I guess this way is fast, I suppose.
What's the deal with these animals anyway, Monda?
Rabumas. They stink, but with the right treatment, their hides can pass for Gundog leather.
What's gonna happen to them?
You're setting them free.
Whoop. Okay, maybe this was not a fast way down. I'm not seeing a grapple point anywhere. And I'm assuming if I fall that far, I'm going to get hurt, if not killed. Oh, right up there. Strip tree bark.
I'm fine, really.
And then there's... like eagle vision. You get it kind of through your dog there, where he'll highlight targets temporarily, and then you can pull out these binoculars to mark.
Pikes. Got some trouble ahead.
All right, looks like I'm about to get into a fight. That red barrel will blow up.
Something
Whoop.
We're pinned down.
Damn. Yeah, they swarm. And you only have that pistol, you know, until you can snag a different weapon. And they don't always drop them, you know. So, but checkpoints are pretty generous. Oh, look at that. It started me on a cliff. I went to walk, and I fell right off the edge of the cliff. That's hilarious. That's poor. But checkpoints are pretty good. They never set you back too far. And so far, I don't know if there's a way to silence your weapons so you can stealthily take people out. And the stealth kill might just be hand-to-hand, you know. I'm not 100% sure. There are a lot of blaster mods that I have not unlocked yet.
Private landing pad. Huh. Wonder if they'd ever let us use it, huh, Nix?
And this guy... This is actually... Oh, nope. I thought it was a vendor. I was wrong. And actually, that might have been a vendor, but for the pikes. Because we're not friends, he's not friends. So, I mean, kind of a... You know, kind of a neat take on the reputation thing. So you get that stun shot. It takes a while for it to recharge. But it is like instantaneously they're down and out of the fight.
See something?
CC Course Weave 7 of 8. That's for the armored undershirt upgrade. I haven't upgraded anything yet.
What do you see?
Now, the second we went loud, we were getting overwhelmed pretty fast. Most doors you can go through will have a control panel next to them. So it's not like you can open any door and go anywhere. So it is a little bit linear in some respects to how levels are laid out. That takes a while to recharge. That's like your fairly silent takedown. Oh, we just got seen.
Find cover, Nick. These guys don't stop.
Oh, did he drop? He did. All right. There we go.
good. We lost them. This will do. Be ready, Nix. I'm not getting through.
Sit out of ammo.
Get that boom ball, Nix. Get pinned down.
Well, that was a run.
They're not letting up.
It would not let me mark that other guy for whatever reason. So they can't get through their own shield. That's kind of it's kind of funny. And they just keep coming and coming and coming and coming. Wow, they just they just are gonna keep on coming until I'm dead or something. I don't know. The grenade throwing mechanic is bad. So you drop that, and then you hold this, you activate the grenade, and then, you know, you're not Elway. You can't, or, you know, Mahomes, or, you know, you don't have a super big arm. So grenades aren't going to save you in a fight, I guess is the point I'm trying to make. Is it's too clunky to activate them in a hurry and then deploy them well enough to where they're going to make a difference.
All right, we're clear.
Okay, so apparently now they're just done looking for me.
Let's see how quiet we can be.
See, and I would have to drop the rifle to be able to climb this anyways, so I'm dropping the rifle. Oh, God. And they're just guys everywhere.
Someone nearby?
Hold on.
They're after us.
She must not escape.
Tough son of a bitch, wasn't he?
Now, where's that client list?
Hang on 1 second. Okay.
Client list first, bomb second.
Okay, so we gotta go back upstairs.
Okay, let's listen. Yes, got it.
Okay, so that's a back door in and out. Okay, so now I can make where I got all the coarse weave, I guess, for the armored undershirt. Oh, wait, was there something else to steal back here? Like your Nyx vision, you can you'll see stuff glowing that you can have him interact with, which means it's stuff that you can pick up. and you can use them to distract and do all sorts of other stuff. But
Ooh, maybe the list's on that hollow. Your talent's wasted on the huts.
What is this?
It's an offer. Crimson Dawn wants to know who's doing business with the Pikes. Give me that list and we both profit.
What about Varric?
It's easy to lie to hot thugs. Just don't back down.
What if I say no?
Now that you know who I work for, I can't let you walk out of here.
so this is the second one of these choices I've had to make. I don't know. I think it's mostly a reputation thing. So this woman's Pike, who I'm on good terms with, this is supposed to be my first job with the Huts. I'm just gonna kind of keep things rolling with the Pike for now.
Commander, you got a deal.
And you've got a job to finish. Take care of the bomb while I transfer the data. Working with the Dawn is very profitable.
So, in killing her for the sake of me completing my job probably would have pissed off the Pikes quite a bit. Anaxius Ruffian Belt. Anaxies Ruffian Belt. Okay, so like when I finally was able to get back to the ship after the prologue, I was given a bunch of cosmetics, which I think are from the gold edition of the game, possibly. I'm not quite sure. Pre-order bonuses. So this is based off of Rogue One. That's like Jyn Erso's vest. This is obviously Lando. These are her generic things, and then Kessel Runner vest, obviously Han Solo. So a lot of this, so like this, these are cosmetic only. But then some of these have bonuses, an Axios Ruffian belt. I can carry more grenades. Cool. I did see one in crafting or at a store or something that increased like back to tank so you can carry and things of that nature. So, clearly you can do a build out kind of based on your preference. I always kind of lean more towards healing. But this is also a game that has a decent amount of stealth. So I don't actually know what's going to be best, but that fight I was just in was the biggest one I've been in the game by far.
Maybe this'll help. Okay. This looks right, I think.
Did you touch anything? Because I didn't touch anything. That timer's going real fast. Do you see a way out, Nix? There's gotta be another way. You gotta push the button, Nix!
And there goes my blaster rifle.
innocent, Nix. We gotta go lie to the huts. I'm sorry, okay? Oh. Oh. I see her!
Yep, that's no good.
Move forward! Alright! Getting more firepower! Go hide, Nix.
Well, that's good to know.
We should be safe now.
So you don't need to switch to your freaking ion blaster, which is an upgrade you get a couple hours into the game. It's one of the missions. You're gonna need an ion blaster for a job and whatever. I wonder if there's a silent way down. I mean, as much fun as I've had shooting stuff, I'm kind of ready to be done with this place. And I don't trust myself to drop for very, very long distances right now. Ooh, okay.
Barrick, job's done.
I knew you'd deliver. Meet me at Deruda Diner in Juntas Hope.
And there was a place we climbed up over here, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, right here. And there goes my blaster rifle. Hey, the dog or the alien, Nix, he'll ride on your back, but you can't put the gun on your back.
Hold on, Nix. Ooh, yeah, Monda wasn't kidding.
Ugh, the steering on these, very bad.
Alright, I guess you guys are really mad.
And I don't know how far they're going to chase me, but I'm not going to... Oh, he's way faster than I am. What the hell? Alright. Curious.
Want a race? That should do it.
Yeah, so add the speeder bike to the list of things I'm not a super big fan of right now, but maybe it's just a learning curve. Maybe I'll get used to it.
You should check the fuses on your bombs.
It worked, didn't it? Do you have the list of buyers?
What list? All I found was Rabumadung. and pikes that stunk like Ragumadan.
I think you're lying to me.
Check the station yourself. You might want to wait until they put the fires out.
I like you, Kay, but half the job gets half the credits.
Cheap hut. Should have guessed.
Okay. So yeah, lots of quests, but I'm kind of or side missions, I guess. So these are quests would be the story, I'm assuming, and then these are the sides. So what's going on for equipment tools? Okay, and I'm not sure why that had a exclamation point, but and then yeah, this stuff is just stuff you can just sell. And then these are obviously quest items. Um, let's so I'm pretty sure we can start this whenever. What I'm not sure about is if we can come back. I'm well, it's open world, so I'm assuming you can come back. I just also I don't know if there's like if it makes sense to do more of these before we head up to the station because this sneak on a station thing has got me nervous that it's going to be a stealth. Oh, this is where tutorials are. Okay. So yeah, the game is a little bit short on teaching you stuff while you're playing it. They give you some explanation, some exposition, really, but um. So I need to find one more key card. I need to find keeps key card in the Pike Syndicate outpost near their main territory. Okay. I think advanced slicing kit sounds like it could be very useful. So we'll just fast travel, I think. Maybe. Fast travel points. There we go. Fast travel not available at this time. Again, not sure why. Every now and again, it's just not.
Who is this?
Crimson Dawn's got its eye on you, Kay. Don't disappoint.
And maybe this whole conversation is why I couldn't fast travel. I'm not sure. It'd be nice if that was the case, that it would just wait until just give it to me whenever it's available. You don't Don't pause what I'm trying to do to make me have a 10-second conversation that I don't know is coming. Okay, wait a minute. That went away. So down below. Okay. So one of the random merchants.
Got all the speeder upgrades you need right here. Got everything you need in
No.
one shop.
I mean, I'm not sure this is insanely important right now. Oh, so there's a jump boost that can get unlocked later. Okay. So you're dealing with a base model speeder or scooter. I've kind of nicknamed it the scooter. Um,
You around.
okay, so now what about my slicing journal? Did it just stop tracking it? Oh, did I accidentally track that instead? Okay. I must have. So I'm there are a decent amount of issues with the game right now. I'm hoping some of them can be patched out. Um, performance wise, I know we're frame locked at like 30 on the consoles, I think, which 30 is very playable, but it's not ideal. Of course, I'd prefer 60. I'm sure the PCs are blowing this performance out of the water, but um, I'm wondering if they are also experiencing search the area for underworld rumors. Like, so then, yeah, this is literally. Oh, and you can play you can play Sabak. Like you were in Vegas sitting at the bar. You have a little gambling terminal in front of you. Oh wait, hang on. So that is up above, or is that just where the mark is? Just a little more guidance would be appreciated. We'll see. I don't think it let me. It let me talk to her once upon a time, and now apparently it won't.
Something tells me you're not just enjoying the view.
Those pirates find our camp every season. A crate of flyers usually keep them off our back, but we had a difficult season this year. They took everything from us, including our charms. They aren't worth much money, but they have a lot of meaning for us.
Oh, well, I might be able to help. I have experience.
I don't want any trouble. If you can go in quietly and take back our charms, we'll pay.
Leave it to me.
All right. Well, there's There's a stealth side quest I just picked up. I can't wait to go sneaking around. Okay, so it won't let me back up there. That's the entrance. I'm just looking for a dot of somebody to talk to or overhear a conversation. Like, give me something to go on. Wait, that wasn't the entrance. Is this another entrance or another exit? Back door, maybe. That's a pike guy. They don't like me. Here we go, maybe.
Hey, what's back there?
Big shots only.
Listen, buddy. I'm from Kanto, and I'm like the biggest shot there.
Get lost.
High stakes card room, I'm guessing. Yeah, just a little guidance right now would be so awesome. I'm just wandering around hoping to bump into the right person. And does the journal give me any? There's a jukebox. It's got like 4 songs on there. They're not bad. I have the music turned down because I don't want copyright strikes. And things are kind of unpredictable right now. I had all the audio turned off to try to avoid it, but in my earlier stream, somebody asked me if I could turn it back up, so I did. And it doesn't seem to be a problem, but yeah, you can never tell. You can never tell. See, in this, spoiler alert, like this is the VIP area and you get to go up there briefly when you first arrive here on the planet, but you don't get to hang out for very long. I'm about ready to go to this false flag mission because this is feeling less and less worth it. Some of the criminals hanging around McCall's, which is what we're in, McCall's gambling parlor, are looking to hire the best slicer on Toshara. Okay, well, where are these people? Are they up in the VIP and I'm locked out and that's why that's up there? I have no idea. But yeah, the little bit better quest tracking or guidance would be very helpful because yeah, we're just walking in circles. And we've been out there. There's no one to talk to. We're not overhearing anything. Like we can have Nyx try to pickpocket this guy if we wanted to, but I've never one time had a pickpocketing attempt be successful. which I don't know if that's something you can upgrade or if it's just completely random and therefore very difficult. I'm not sure. So, and the way you got into the VIP area originally was actually, where's that storeroom that we were? Okay, this is the balcony, but there's a storeroom kind of off, maybe back there. Yeah. See the vent right here that's now covered? You were able to access that. So, clearly part of the story. All right, well, I'm done looking for this. I am hoping they patch. This is you shouldn't have to wander around that far or that much. Okay, so I think we need to go to our ship. Is it not going to let me fast travel anywhere? All right, looks like we got to take the scooter. But we can at least fast travel to the exit of the city.
Ready next?
Yeah, the way this thing is handling kind of reminds me of if you're familiar with Cyberpunk, like the cheap ass cars feel in that game where they're just kind of all over the place. The way this is handling kind of reminds me of that. It'll get you where it needs to go, but it's not going to be a fun time. And so if there's a fast travel point here in this Junta's Hope or whatever it's called, I want to try to find it. Because this is fine, just zipping along, but I want to get back to doing something and not, at least this is a well-tracked quest. I know exactly where to go. And it's going to kick me off the speeder here in a second. It slowed me way down.
ship looks fixed up.
So modify your blaster right here. And then there's like a wardrobe. New minor charm, chew toy. So those are for Nyx. You can give him little decorations, and then you can do your loadout here. Oh wait, no, this is for. Okay. Okay, that is kind of for Nyx. Gain more adrenaline when doing a takedown when they're distracted by him.
Lyra was right. Lyra put a death mark on me. Okay. Okay. We just gotta figure something out before Zarek Besh finds us. You're sure it'll fly, Waka?
She will. She probably will.
All right. Let's go.
All right, well, we'll see how much it lets me fly, because it is not let me do a whole lot flying wise.
Okay? Coordinates incoming.
Got him.
Take it easy on
All right, so engines are on the left stick.
Appreciate the ship.
Right. I got it. Lyra, these coordinates aren't for the space station.
First, you'll need a way in. We disabled the shipment freighter en route to the station. They were hauling Sansana.
Sansana, like spice.
Not until it's processed. Pick it up and pose as the delivery.
What's with all this junk out here?
Thank the solar winds for that. But don't worry, this ship can handle anything.
Right.
That must be the station or something. Looks like it's got an Empire symbol on it.
There's the ship. Blast the cargo loose.
Uh-huh.
Get us close while I fire up the tractor beam.
That's our mark. Drop the cargo or die.
Raiders, just what we needed. Don't let them hit.
Waka, I know. We have to fight. I can't get the cargo if they're firing on us.
Just protect the Trailblazer.
This is our lucky day. 2 ships to gut.
More of them? Oh, come on. We were stealing this first.
Okay, so apparently we've got missiles. Cool. The space combat actually feels pretty good.
Wow. This thing can move.
Right? Now, let's get the rest of that cargo. Race!
That's on me.
station coordinates in.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Okay, yep. That is the... Alright, so engines and roll are on the left stick.
Yeah.
And we can boost with the X. Or whatever, you know, whatever your command is on your
Just in case.
your system of choice, be it PlayStation, Xbox, you know. But all in all, the flying, like that dogfighting in space stuff felt pretty decent.
Traitor, you are in unauthorized space. Turn around or prepare to be fired upon.
Negative, negative. Our Darius G-class freighter ran into some trouble. Had to switch to this ship for your, cargo delivery. Of precious minerals. Precious, very legal minerals.
Follow the TIE escort into docking bay 3. Submit for inspection.
Inspection?
At least we're in, right? Elira, what are we stealing anyway?
Nothing. You're deleting debts. Every syndicate in Mirogana owes Governor Thornton money. The records are on that station.
So I find the data vault, delete the Pike debts, and Thornton thinks they've messed with his records.
Wipe the data. Frame the pikes.
Crimson Dawn comes out on top.
Why do I feel like Elira's using us?
Because it's Crimson Dawn.
Are they crashing into each other? Ugh, that's unfortunate to see. So yeah, those two TIE fighters that I was following in were clipping into each other, and you could see the sparks flying. Like, they probably would have blown up if it hadn't been a cut scene sort of deal. But this is the first time in the game I'm really dealing with the Empire. All right, and before I do so, I'm going to take a quick break. Just going to put the be right back up and mute the mic, and I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. So we'll pause it here, and yeah, just a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, and we're back at it. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we're in for.
What are we doing? What are we, Kate? This is a lot. You know it's not too late to just hand over the cargo and get out of here.
No, I need parts to fix my ship, and this is how I get them. We're doing this. We have to.
So you want me to just... what? Distract the imps while you find the data vault?
Oh, great idea, Waka. I'll sneak out in the cargo elevator.
All right.
All right, so cargo elevator. 4 meter. Come on. Is this it? No, that's the bathroom. That's awesome that, that feature is included.
Let's just sneak out and find a floor plan unseen. The next job will be better.
Okay. Stealthy, I am assuming. Do not raise the alarm. Okay, I'm telling you right now, this goes south a couple of times. I'm probably going to shut it off for the night because... yeah, it's...
Remember, the Pikes are not our guests. Feel no obligation to treat them as such. Do you want Thornton to hear about this? Gorak? No? Then pick up the pace.
Hello there. Welcome to the Trailblazer.
Good cover.
Yes. I hear you have a sensitive shipment for this station.
You know, there's a reason this ship succeeds when others fail. You see this? That's reinforced durasteel plating. And the deflector shields? They're well made because, they deflect. You understand, right?
Yes. Now about the shipment.
Here, it's easier to show you. Come inside. Check out the laser cannons. That's a Dymac LC-50.
Governor's a busy man. You know the price for a Russian certification.
Lora is expecting his goods to be in Hiragana today.
Keep moving, Nix. They're headed for us.
Okay.
What are you doing? You've alerted the station.
Oh my gosh.
Where's your itemized box? We were not aware that we needed such a thing. How do you expect us to approve of what's in these boxes without one? Just what? Rubber stamp anything you like brought to our doorstep. You want this? We will create a net.
Remember, the Pikes are not our guests. Feel no obligation to treat them as such.
Not 100% sure why that failed the first time, and the second time it worked like a charm, but we'll take it.
We're in. Terminal will have a floor plan. Then we can find a data vault.
I mean, this feels like a oh, okay. We just had to stand on it long enough, I guess.
What do you see?
The sector is clear.
I understand increasing our credit flow, but is the risk really worth it?
You could always request a transfer,
I've considered it, but
but you're getting used to the life the extra money affords, aren't you?
what can I say?
Oh, good lord.
It makes it very difficult to live.
I have no idea what else is in this room. We can kind of sort of see the silhouettes through the wall. Oh, yellow. I think that means our terminal is in there. Okay, so here's where we would probably want to send Nyx to distract this stormtrooper. Hopefully
Distract him, Nix.
hopefully he turns his back to me and I'm able to.
What is that thing?
All right, so that's the alarm.
Someone nearby.
Should be the alarm. Is it just these two?
That's our terminal.
So she's stunned.
Okay, data vault, data vault. It's in the maintenance bay. All right, let's get that door open.
Hey, Kay. The officer's inspecting the goods. You found the files?
No, keep her busy.
I was just thinking. The Pikes run Miragana. Maybe instead of deleting their debts, you frame Crimson Dawn. Tell Gorak everything, and get a big reward.
Double cross Alira?
Think about it. What's stopping her from cashing in on your death mark?
Hey, I never told you about my death mark.
Word gets around, Kay. Oh wait, she's coming back.
So yeah, I gave Nyx a pair of goggles. That's his cosmetic right now.
What was that?
And yeah, look, stormtroopers. Boom, right there. Kidney punch somebody in armor. Ooh, E11. Well, no, we can't really use this, can we?
Checkpoint's clear.
Engage the target! Showtime, Nix.
Get it.
So that's a security camera. You can conveniently see the circles there on the ground that you have to avoid. You can also send Nix to distract the camera.
All right, distract him, Nix.
You're not allowed to shoot or disable the cameras. If you do that, you'll raise an alarm.
Nix, put on a show.
You know, but a cute alien dog in a space station has never once set off an alarm. So, I mean, I guess they must be commonplace.
Still can't believe we had to dump that shipment.
Well, that was loud.
Okay, guess it's time to go.
We got trouble.
That's hilarious. Even if you disable the mini game aspect of it, you can still get the achievement.
Oh, that was close.
Unconscious. Just a bonk. Also, zero reaction to what I'm sure was a loud bonk 8, 9, 10 feet away. They didn't hear nothing. Yeah. Yeah, it's that 5 minutes of space combat that I had. Honest to God, right now is the most fun I've had. There's just, to me, there's just a little too much with the sneaky sneak creepy creep. Okay, so all right, so Nyx can get through here. There must be a button or something he can push to. There it is.
Hey, Nix, the button over there.
Okay, so slicing. This is the hacking. This is kind of interesting. So this is maybe I should have gotten the advanced slicing tools before trying this. So you have all of these symbols, and you'll pick 4, and it'll fill up the top row. So we'll just we'll just here, and here, and then okay. So the gold one means that is a part of the code. Oh wait, gold might mean it's actually in the correct spot. I think it's when it's blue. It's a correct one, just not in the right spot. So we'll try it. Wait, no. No, okay, that one is in the right. Okay, I can't remember which. Or gold means that it's a correct one and not in the right spot. I can't. This is like the 3rd time I've had to slice, or gotten to slice, I guess. Okay. So that means gold is obviously in the middle, but we're running out of symbols here to. So if we get down to the bottom, we're screwed. I mean, the odds are pretty long here. I don't know if there's a surefire way to tell yet or not. Okay. So it's any one of these 6. We've got a 1 in 6 shot here. And that symbol and that symbol look way too much alike. Not that that's the issue, but... See, now this is the last attempt. Which I don't know what happens if we back out, if it gives us a fresh one to try again. But this is where maybe those advanced slicing tools would have come into play. Maybe it would lower the number of symbols or, give more hints or something. I'm not quite sure. All right, so we'll see if it lets us try again. Okay. Okay, so we got lucky. We got 2 right there. So now we'll try that one there. Okay. So 2 symbols locked in. I mean, I don't know any other more scientific way to try to... Okay, so now we're back again to the 1 and 6. Which I guess will be down to 1 and 5 if we don't get lucky. Because, I mean, I'm not seeing a pattern that would... I mean, that one's... All right, so here we go again. I don't know a better way to do this yet. Okay, hey, look at that. We got lucky. Okay, we got the security cameras disabled, maintenance energy barrier disabled. Cool. All right. So no penalty to back out, which is cool. And I'm wondering now again if those advanced slicing tools would have made that even easier. Or, I mean, just would have made it easier in general. Okay, nothing over there for us to really have to worry about.
No change. Over.
Okay. The Intrepid will dock soon, and the Admiral will grace them with his presence. How cool. Okay, where are these guys talking from? Okay. So that guy's got some sort of... He's got a flamethrower or a heavy laser or something. Vault appears to be that way, probably through that door. So we'll see what their patrol route looks like.
At least the air filter's working.
All clear in this area.
There's nothing in my
floor plan said the data vault's here somewhere.
Yeah, the environments are fantastic. They really are. That is, except for, is that TIE fighter clipping through that? I don't even want to know. Let's not pretend that I can.
What do you see?
No, it's just a bad perspective, I guess. But I mean, also, I don't want to pretend like I can make a game better. See, and I keep seeing these symbols in random spots. I'm wondering if there's supposed to be a hint of some kind.
Someone around next?
Okay, there's a buttload of stormtroopers out there. And there's a couple of stormtroopers right there. Got no vent or anything, so I'm guessing we got to go out of one of these doors.
Got something good?
Oh. Can we get away with this? He's the one moving around. Alright, we got those guys kind of staring in the direction it seems like I need to be going. And we got a third guy right there. Let's see. I can have Nyx detonate that, which I don't know if that's going to trigger the alarm or not. I haven't really dove into this, into the implications of him triggering detonations too much. But I mean, I could almost guarantee it's going to bring everybody running.
Get that barrel. Carefully.
I mean, screw it.
Don't let it get away. Let's check it out. Where is that thing? On me. What was that?
All right, well, we'll see how this turns out together, I guess. Those guards over there, you can see, did not react to the explosion. They're holding their posts, so I can't go running back over and move through that end, which is kind of what I was hoping would happen. They seem like they could care less that, you know, something blew up.
We have a trooper down.
We got a trooper down.
Oh, God, that guy's going to raise the alarm.
What are you doing? You've alerted the station.
And now we got a checkpoint. Okay. So you can't do anything to prevent that.
Can I get over there? Oh.
Oh, look at that.
My squad took down a Wookiee once. Took all of us.
They're coming our way!
Oh, and
These guys don't stop!
that was horrible. Okay, so now how do we deal with the frickin' probe droid?
Nix, get that button over there.
Thousands of postings in the galaxy, and I get deployed here. Roger that. We'll report to you if you see anything. I was at the Battle of Scarif. You don't really understand firepower like that until you see it up close. Working in Syndicate territory isn't pretty. You see things.
All right, no clue if I can make this jump or not, but we're going to try because I don't really see. All right, we pulled it off, and here's a swing.
Stay focused, no matter what.
And now we're climbing Assassin's Creed style. Son of a bitch.
Get some cover, buddy. We're pinned, Nix.
What are you doing? You've alerted the station.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Okay. We're going to see if we can make it to the next checkpoint with our next try, and if not, I'm probably going to call it a night because I'm getting kind of tired. And,
Get the button, Nix.
Loved my old captain. Went to his funeral last week.
I forget that you have to automatically, or that you don't automatically launch off the ropes at the end of a swing. You have to manually do it.
That droid we saw the other day must have been malfunctioning. No shame in that. That's the truth.
All right, so we got to watch out for a stormtrooper. when we get done with this. I think we'll probably just stun him. We should have that option. Okay. Yep. Unbelievable. You land there and there's a hole that you just fall through and you have no way to know until you're there. And yeah, now I'm down on the floor. Oh boy, okay. And there's a camera right there. And there's a patrol coming. And all right. Your stun takes forever to recharge. Far longer than it should.
Are you joking? They're not letting up.
I mean, luckily the stormtroopers can't really shoot. Oh, hey, look at that. All right. Oh, Bonesy. Bonesy is raiding with a party of 5. What's up, my man? Everything's good, man. Just I snagged Ubisoft Plus so I could check out Star Wars Outlaws without forking down a whole bunch of money. So just doing some playthrough videos today. You know, no GAC or anything like that to worry about yet. So it's okay. It's only okay, and you know, there's some things I like and there's some things I hate. The stealth, the force stealth, and the force stealth failure is really frustrating to me. But there is a lot to like. I'm undecided, but I am leaning towards, you know, like the scores a lot of the places are giving it are like a 7 to a 7.5, and I'm starting to lean that direction. There's some technical flaws, obviously some bugs. It doesn't feel like a fully polished game yet, but yeah, no, the environments are solid. Everywhere I've been, the environments have been fantastic. The camera's a little wonky. Some of the mini games are kind of wonky. The gameplay can be a little wonky. It's 2024, and the force stealth aspect of it is really, really bugging me. But like when you're in a full-on battle and you don't have to worry about stopping somebody from raising the alarm and causing the mission to fail, and you can do some pretty cool stuff. It can be a pretty fun fight. But yeah, environmental wise, they nailed it. Like, it's beautiful. I've been on 2 different planets, and this is the first kind of space thing I've done. I'm on a space station, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. But yeah, it's a lot of stealth. It's a lot of sneaky and hacky and lock picking and not very well crafted or thought out mini games. But all in all, it's a pretty okay game. I'm hoping that this is just kind of the slow build up to where it gets awesome, but I guess we'll find out. I'm not going to make a final judgment on it for a while. Like, I want to get 20, 30 hours into it. I'm at like 5 right now. But yeah, no, it's got a lot going for it. And then there's some things I think that they will probably improve or fix through patches. I mean, because God knows, no such thing as a game getting released these days without needing a patch in a week to take care of a few things. So, game might be in a much better place a week from now. I don't know, but yeah, yeah, buddy. I was actually getting ready to call it a night myself. Just hit midnight. I got some stuff to do in the morning. So yeah, I'm gonna need to get some sleep and getting a little frustrated with the stealth here. Like you have to do this traversal thing to get to the other side, and then like you use a grappling rope to swing over, and like I literally came off the rope and went right through a hole in the floor that you couldn't see to avoid. You just went through it onto the floor, which caused me to fail and lose all my progress that I'd made so far. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. But hey, I mean, all in all, I'm having a pretty good time. I'm not hating playing the game. I'll be back tomorrow to stream more of it. And hopefully I'll be a little better. Hopefully I'll be a little better rested. Maybe that'll help all the situations out with everything. But I don't hate the game. It's just okay. I wish it felt a little more smooth. I wish it played a little more smooth. I wish the stealth wasn't so like if you fail the stealth, you fail the mission. I cannot say enough how much I hate that. The lock picking game sucks. The slicing is okay. I'm not minding that, except that was the one we did a few minutes ago was the biggest slice I've had to do so far. And it took us 3 tries. We went till we almost failed, backed out, tried it again, until we got it. And again, I wonder if I'd gotten that slicing kit, if it would have been an easier thing to do. I can only imagine the answer is yes, but I mean, we weren't getting anywhere trying to find that advanced slicing kit. So that's why we're on the station. Space combat feels great, though. I cannot emphasize that enough. I'm hoping that's a bigger part of the game than what we've seen so far. That you get to do a decent amount of space combat, because the space combat does feel really, 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 really good. It's the most smooth and responsive aspect of the game that I've played so far. And the speeder bike is the worst aspect of the 3 ways that you interact with the world, on foot, speeder bike, ship. Speeder bike's by far the worst. Ship is by far the best. So that's where I'm at so far. I'm enjoying the game. I have no regrets about, getting a Ubisoft Plus subscription to play it. I know the game doesn't release widely, I guess is actually the word, until Friday. So I'm playing it before a lot of other folks are. If you have access to Ubisoft Plus, it's $18 per month. Maybe go that way instead of dropping what's the top end edition is like $120. I mean that's a pretty big price tag. And if you buy Ubisoft Plus, you do get a discount on games you choose to purchase. So that is something to keep in mind as well. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow for more playthrough. And we'll just keep trucking along. And, after I've put in a reasonable, respectable amount of time, I'll give my overall impressions. But right now, I'm agreeing with the 7.5. The last Metacritic I looked at was like 77. So not horrible. But yeah, anyways, guys, thanks for being here. We had quite the crowd. I think mostly on YouTube tonight, based on the numbers I'm seeing. Yeah, about a dozen on YouTube, and we got a handful here on Twitch, and maybe a couple over on Twitter as well. It's hard to say, but yeah, you guys, thanks for being here. Like, share, comment, subscribe, whatever. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them or address them the next time I stream. But anyways, guys, appreciate you. Thank you for being here, and we'll catch you later. Have a good one.